Some politicians have morality upside down. They're barnstorming across the land, condemning gay marriage, abortion, out-of-wedlock births, access to contraception, and the wall separating church and state. But America's problem is not a breakdown in private morality. It's a breakdown in public morality. What Americans do in their bedrooms is their own business. But what corporate executives and Wall Street financiers have been doing in boardrooms and executive suites affect all of us. Defrauding investors and homeowners, looting companies, taking exorbitant pay, treating ordinary workers like garbage, hiding their wealth abroad, using political clout to get tax loopholes, and bribing public officials with hundreds of thousands of dollars of so-called campaign donations. Some people call the private moral decisions they disagree with shameful. Rush Limbaugh calls a young woman a slut just for standing up for her beliefs about private morality. But the abuses of public trust, such as we've witnessed on Wall Street and in the executive suites of our largest corporations, are violations of public morality, and they are truly shameful. They undermine the integrity of our economy and democracy. They've led millions of Americans to conclude the game is rigged. Twice before, progressives have saved capitalism from its own excesses by appealing to public morality and common sense. First, in the early 1900s, when the captains of industry monopolized the economy into giant trusts and forced people to work 12-hour days in sweatshop conditions. In response, we enacted antitrust laws and labor protections. And then again in the 1930s, after the stock market collapsed and 1 out of 4 Americans was unemployed, we regulated banks and insured deposits. We cleaned up the stock market and provided social insurance to the destitute. It's time for us to condemn the abuses of economic power and privilege that characterize this new Gilded Age and base a new era of reform on public morality and common sense.